to the Fig Files. I wanted to show you a small project. Well, actually it's becoming quite a large project that I'm doing. This right here is a small piece of slot machine glass, and if you lift it up and put it in the light here, you can see it goes through it. And what I've been doing is making boxes for them with redwood 2x4s so I can display them. And I'm going to show you how to build the frames and show you some that I finished. It turned out pretty cool. Here's some slot machine glass that I haven't done anything with yet. I love this one right here. Nevada Club. Then we have Catch a Wave. Looking really neat. And then the chicken game. Anyway, and I'll show you some others that I've finished after I show you how to do this project.
Let's do this!
Holy shit.
Guys.
Alright, the first thing I want to do is some eyeball measuring. On where to cut. So what I do is, it takes a little bit to get it right. Take the glass and put it over the 2x4s about a 1/4 inch. So lay it over a 1/4 inch on every side. Just about. Tough to get. Anyway, so that'll give me my measurement to cut this side. Get those angles down. So what do I want to do? I want to do this. And that'll show me where to cut, and then I can view the side. Okay, I drew the lines for the right and left sides to cut right there and right there. These are turned around just so I could measure the distance from here to there. So let's cut them. So 2x4s are cut, and notice how the glass is on each side about a 1/4 inch. So now I'm going to take it to this table, I'll need to adjust some things. And I'm going to splice on the inside in here so the glass can sit inside. So the reason for the 1/4 inch that I want this glass to sit over the 2x4 is for this. So this blade right here is set at just about a 1/4 inch, and we're going to splice the 2x4 right here so the glass can sit in it. And here's a piece right here that's been done already, and the glass will sit in that. Let's get cutting. Now what I have to do here is I have to move this that way just about 1/8 of an inch because the blade is not as thick as the glass. So I can make it so the glass fits in there. Okay, let's take it. Oh, funny bit. Look at that. Alright, let's see what we can do now. Okay, pretty cool. So the last thing I'm going to do is on the top and the bottom, I'm going to drill holes, 1, 2, 1, 2, same on the top, and then drill some countersinks so my screws go in the wood so I can fill them. Countersink bit. Make sure the head of the screw gets in the wood so I can fill them in and keep it flush. Silicone to hold the glass in place. silicone squeezing out. I didn't want that, but it can be cleaned up. Here we go. Put this thing in. Obviously, I'll use a little wood fill. It's really tight in here, so I'm going to be gentle with it, but obviously don't want to break the glass. Okay, guys, here we go. Get the silicone out when I have a chance, but let's take a look at it in the light. Where are we here? There we go. And then from here, you'll be, well, I'll be putting a light inside here. This is a very small one, so I'm going to probably have to use an LED strip that I can bend around the corners and then bring the wire out here, and then the power switch will be there. And then make a little square backing. I use just this stuff right here, really thin stuff. Anyway, put a backing on there, and then do whatever you want to the frame. I'll show you what I've done to a few of mine. Let's take a look at them.